There's hundreds of thousands of mods that you can download for Minecraft, and some of those mods have hundreds of millions of downloads. But what about the least downloaded Minecraft mods, or ones that don't get that kind of love? Well, that's what I'm here to explore. Today, I'm digging through the depths of Curse Forge to find mods with less downloads and hopefully find some hidden gems to find some of the most underrated Minecraft mods of all time. First up is Arcanus Continuum. So this is apparently the sequel to a mod called Arcanus Legacy, and basically everything in this mod is fully documented in the spellbook, which apparently is supposed to be called the Compendium Arcanus. So this mod looks pretty cool, but there's literally no documentation for it. So of course there's some armor sets. The first one is the Battle Mage set, which looks pretty cool. Looks like some kind of Greek armor or some Centurion armor. And then of course the Wizard set. We're gonna of course spawn the Wizard set and use some magical staffs with it because that just makes sense. We have a wooden staff, crystal staff, divination staff, crescent staff, and an ancient staff, which all look pretty cool. I'm looking like Gandalf over here. Oh, okay, that did something. Okay, let's just try this in first person, shall we? So it spawns these floating orbs. If we left click the squares, if we right click the circular. Now, I don't know what these do. I think you do obviously need spells to activate them, but since there's no documentation for this mod, I have no clue whatsoever. But you can see there's a HUD on our screen, so something magical did happen when we equipped one of these staffs. We also have a smithing template, so this is a Battle Mage upgrade, which we can apply to diamond armor. And we have 2 mobs to spawn. So we can spawn an enemy wizard. Oh, damn. His back is crooked. He's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And he trades, so we can give him amethyst shards, and he'll give us some of the mod items, like the divination staff or the scroll of knowledge, like a villager. These are the scrolls of knowledge. If we right click, it says first steps. Obtain your first scroll of knowledge from the wizard. And then every time we use them, it says you feel a little smarter, and then we can achieve maximum magical power, whatever that means. Maybe there's some sort of keybind with these staffs. I honestly don't know. And then of course we have opossums, which of course are kind of self-explanatory. They look kind of cute though. But that's not the only things in the mod, because not only do we have this awesome arcane workbench that you can craft, but we also have a door, but not just any door. We have a magical door. Now, this isn't really good to test it with sand because sand just drops. Let's just make an oak plank here. We can make our own underground. Okay, that's a fail. We can make a base, and we have a magical door, but we need a magic word to open it. And yet again, I have no clue. But it looks cool, right? Maybe someone can tell me in the comments how this works. And then finally, the arcane workbench, which is masterfully crafted, if I do say so myself. And when we right click, we can also do something special in here, which I presume does something cool. And we can cycle through skins for something. So we can put our wooden staff in, and then we can cycle through skins for the staff, for an example. And this is, I guess this is how we change a normal wooden staff into one of these other styles of staffs which I've spawned. And then we can make a crescent staff. It makes sense that we just put dies in here, right? Let's try just put some random dies in here. Okay, we can put a die in there. We'll put our staff in there, and we can then colour the staff. So it says focus colour and body colour. So now we have a blue and yellow staff. How cool does that look? If only now we knew how to do magic. But I'd rate this mod like a 5 out of 10 because it's actually pretty cool. Looks promising. Just needs more documentation because I have no Scooby-Doo what to do in this mod, and because of that I'm going to kill the wizard. Sorry bro. Next up is Divine Farmland. So this basically adds some new tiered farmlands with some really nice features, and each of them do a different thing, right? But some are hard to create, but in exchange for the difficult recipe that they have, it gives you an awesome upgrade. So we have a few. We have Farmland, Uncommon Farmland, Rare Farmland, Epic, Mythical, Arcane, Legendary, and Divine. Now if we hold shift, we can see the features for more information. So Uncommon Farmland, the moisture level is always at level 7, and this is the same for Rare Farmland, but that can also not be trampled on. As you can see, each tier has the same stats as the last, but also an additional cool perk. So Epic Farmland also adds on a no degradation when it's mined back. Mythical increases the growth speed of crops, so faster farming of plants, I guess. And then also Arcane, since it's magical, glows in the dark. And Legendary Farmland shows that the only thing that can destroy it is the void. So if the block drops out of the void, then it is the only thing that breaks it, right? Or maybe a trash can button like the one in creative. So this item literally cannot be destroyed only by 2 different strategies. Then also you have Divine, which is the last tier, and it says look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power. So reading more on this on the mod page, it basically says this protects crops from explosions and also turns lava into stone. So really random stuff, right? But pretty cool. Let me just place a few of these down so you know what they actually look like. Oh, turtle. And then we'll also compare it to standard dirt as well. So we have dirt, uncommon farmland, after farmland, rare, epic, mythical, arcane, legendary, and Divine. So they all look pretty cool. I guess it could spice up how your farm looks as well. All in all, kind of sweet mod. Yet again, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10 because I guess it's a unique idea. Probably not the first of its kind, but definitely worth downloading. Next up is Faunify. So Faunify basically adds a collection of cute, tameable creatures to Minecraft, and currently it only has 3, which I'm going to show you in a moment, and also an item and a block. And for this, first of all, we're going to have to either go to one of 2 biomes, either the desert or the Badlands. And Badlands doesn't get much love, so we're going to head there first. Ooh, why has it spawned me in a ravine? In a deep slate cave, I believe. Ah, there we go. Much better. And it's next to a savannah. Okay, so first up, the reason we have gone to the Badlands, you're asking, is because I'm going to show you fennec foxes. So these are really cute mobs, as you can see. This mod does actually use gecko lib. That's why the mobs look really cool, and they have these nice idle animations. The fennec foxes basically spawn in deserts and Badlands, and you can tame them with raw chicken. So let me just get a stack of raw chicken out. Boom, best friends forever. So yeah, we can tame them using raw chicken. Now these guys are weak, but they can actually alert you to nearby monsters with their shrill barks. So if you have sounds on high enough, you should be able to hear them bark if there's a nearby monster. Now I'm going to try it with a zombie. I don't know if this is how this works. I think it's squeaking means that there's a nearby monster. I think that's also why it has this overlay here. I think the fennec fox might have done that. I don't know. But either way, that's pretty cool. And the fox. Oh no, he killed the fox. That's literally what I meant when I said the weak. Okay, that's a shame. Now next up, we're going to the forest, but you can also find these guys in the plains as well. And that's none other than weasels. So these guys, they spawn in the forest and the plains, and they have these awesome fur coats. But if you do go to snowy biomes, you can actually find ones with winter coats, which I'm going to try and remember to show you in a moment. Now if you want to tame these guys, you actually need Raw Rabbit, and he's running away before I can do it. So we can tame them with raw rabbits. They've got a really cool sitting animation. It kind of makes him look like a seal, to be honest. I don't know why. And they can actually dig gravel, sand, or dirt for resources. I don't know how to actually make them do that. Oh, okay, wait. Apparently, it's if I drop an egg nearby. Okay, so if I drop an egg nearby, he's literally going to just attack the ground for resources. What if I drop loads of eggs? Okay. Maybe he has like a cooldown period in between. I guess he can't just do it instantly. But he harvested something from the ground, which was pretty cool. Wait, what did he harvest? Okay, he found me some beetroot seeds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to snowy plains, and we're going to spawn a weasel, and hopefully it should give the right biome specific... Ah, okay, yeah, it did give the right biome specific color. So it spawns these versions which have these white winter coats, which I'm not going to lie, look way better. Look at him burrowing in the ground. Oh, he found me seeds again. Bad boy. I don't want seeds. I want some diamonds. What's he playing at? And the third and final location, we are going to mountains. In fact, we're going to the meadows, which are kind of one of the new hills biomes at the point. I guess it's not from the newest update, but you know what I mean. Ah, there we go, meadows. Wait, geez, look how many rabbits have spawned. And they're all glitched as well. Anyways. Oh, wait, are these them? I think I've just found some, just naturally, which in fact is actually better than me spawning them. Let's just check. Oh no, these were the weasels, right? We've just shown them. Okay, so what I was actually trying to show you is chinchillas. So everyone knows chinchillas if you've had pets before, you know, those cute fluffy rodents. These guys live in the meadows, and we can actually tame them, but not with a meat item, obviously. We can tame them with dandelions. So if you give them dandelions, we can tame them. They have a really cool standing animation when you actually make them sit, and they can actually dig up gravel and turn it into dust. So if we get some gravel blocks just in case nearby, you can place them down. In fact, I'm just going to try and trap him in a gravel. No, wait, it'd be better to make him sit, right? I should probably make him sit. Let's trap him. I know that's an evil thing to do, but we have tamed him. So we'll trap him in this little gravel dungeon, which we won't be able to hop out of. So basically, they can dig up this gravel, turn it into dust, and they can throw it at monsters to slow them down, okay? And they can also dig up suspicious gravel, which, as you know, is this, which I guess we could put under him. Maybe he'll dig it up. And this gives them a 30% higher chance of sifting up rare items like armor trims, discs, and more. I think he just started to dig it. Okay, I'll let him stand up. Oh, he spins on his back. That looks so cool. I haven't got a zoom key. I'd like to show you up close, but okay. I don't know what he's doing, but he's digging up the gravel. I'm just going to let him do his thing, right? So he's just going to get to work. I don't know, like, if he's just going to drop items or if it takes him a while to find things. But yeah, this mod's pretty cool. Well, he hasn't given me anything yet, so that's a bit disappointing. But as of the time I downloaded this mod, it might have more now when I refresh the page, but this had 1 download. So it was probably the author that actually downloaded it. I was the second download, which just goes to show how early I found this today. But this is so underrated. It had 1 download. And now I refresh the page and it has 66. So I was the second download, but now there's been 64 more downloads. So go ahead and download it. Let's try and get this guy to 1,000 downloads. Now, if you're wondering why I can see my hands in first person mode and why I have a random book in my inventory and why my sprinting looks so darn cool, well, that's because we're using none other than the Epic Fight mod. But wait, the Epic Fight mod's popular, so why is it in the most underrated mods video? Well, it's because we've installed a mod based on possibly one of the biggest games of the year, which is none other than Black Myth Wukong. So this is the Black Myth Wukong moveset for the Epic Fight mod. With Epic Fight mod, it basically gives you loads of cool stances. You can see this is the normal tab. In fact, I haven't played Epic Fight in a long time, so this is actually news to me that they've made the creative menu completely rehashed. They've probably added some new weapons since I've played too, and maybe some new stances, I don't know. We have Wukong dodge, we have smash stands, thrust stands, and pillar stands. I believe these are all new with this mod. And then of course we have all the standard ones from Epic Fight mod as well. Now with Epic Fight mod, you basically open a skill book, press learn, and then you learn all of these skills. But as you can see, the books do say do not learn this, it may crash your save. So I may need to restart my game because I didn't read that. But let's try it out. So it gives you one tab, Epic Fight Wukong items. So we have a few items. We have the test staff, we have the Wukong Kang Jin, we have the Wukong Red Tide, and this weapon, which is completely in Japanese. Not Japanese, probably Chinese, because I believe the game's Chinese. May be wrong, you can correct me, but I believe it is Chinese. But I guess what we can do, so I'm going to put brightness to the max. I'm just going to spawn tons of zombies, and with the Epic Fight mod, mobs have these red arrows above the head, and sometimes they'll spawn, I think, with more items like weapons. And now you can see we have this test staff. Now in Epic Fight mod, we can press a few buttons now, so we can go into pillar stands, we can go into thrust stands or smash stands. But for Epic Fight, we need to actually go into fight mode, right? So to do this, we press R to go into fight mode, so then we can actually use our abilities. So let's first press Z, we can go into smash stands. And this mod looks absolutely awesome. Look, if we jump... In fact, I don't know how I actually just did that. That looked pretty awesome. Somehow I just jumped. Ooh, look at those. Okay, I'm just literally going to show you some combat because I can't even think while I use this mod. In fact, I haven't even played Black Myth Wukong, but just look how cool this thing looks. Okay, let's go in thrust stance. So obviously we have to switch between stances to use the weapons differently. Oh my god, look at this, bro. This zombie's getting absolutely decimated. I just love that jump, the jump slam. Wait, let's go in... Oh, you can press V to do something. Okay, V just spins your weapon. Which is almost kind of like a dodge. Oh my god, that's so cool. They'd probably be more immersive for the zombies who are actually attacking me. In fact, let's just go in survival mode, because I'm not a noob. And let's just look at these zombies actually try and have a chance versus... Okay, maybe they do have a chance versus me. Okay, I got wrecked. Wait, why can't I spawn? Okay, that's disappointing. But I'm still going to give that mod a 10 out of 10. I still had some more binds to test, but now it's pretty fitting that we're in night mode right now, because in the spirit of Halloween, we're going up against none other than Jason himself. This is the Friday the 13th mod, or shall I say Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees. This basically adds a brand new mob, of course, called Jason. Now, there's a brand new biome which has been added in this mod, and it's called the Fir Forest. So this biome is kind of similar to Taiga's, but it's different in a sense because it has different trees that come with a new wood type the player can actually build with. But I guess any forest is just pretty creepy in general around here, especially when you see these trees over here, which just don't look like they should be there. Creepy spider, and from a distance this just looks like some kind of Herobrine like pyramid or something. There's also some new items. So for an example, we have the Heart of the Slasher item, which looks terrifying, but it's actually a buff. It gives you strength 3 and also some water breathing. Then we also have the Slasher's Machete. This is kind of similar to a sword, but it's a little bit slower and it does some more damage. I guess we can put that to the test though, right? Okay, it slashes like a sword. It actually hits like a truck as well. It's like a 2-shot kill to zombies. I guess that's why Jason uses it. And of course, even though it does look the same, the fir wood is actually a brand new block, even though it looks like the already existing dark oak, or oak, I guess. And you can make a whole bunch of things out of this, obviously. And sometimes this is also generated in pre-existing Taigas. I don't know if I can just spawn him, so I'm just going to summon all the entities. So we've got the Jason arm. As you can see, it's grabbed me, and I can't actually damage it. but eventually I can hit it and it makes like a vanishing sound. Then we have the throw machete, so he can generally just throw a machete at you, which is kind of terrifying as it is. And then this is the Jason entity. So I'm in creative mode, so he can't do much. I think he's scaled up. Correct me if I'm wrong. He looks absolutely massive. And I'm going to put a set of netherite on now because honestly, I don't really know what I'm going to do to get away from this dude. So I'll just spawn netherite, get a shield, spawn tons of golden apples because like genuinely we're going to need it, right? And I'm just going to hope that we can get away. Survival mode. Okay, how quick does it take for him to chase me? Oh no. Oh, everything's going for me now. I guess Jason's like not my main worry. Jason's just chilling over there. Oh, he was chilling over there. Okay. I wonder how long it takes to kill him with the machete. Oh yeah, I have to use like the movement. Okay. I use the movement keys to shake out. Can I swim? Oh no. I'm trying to swim and now I'm right, yeah, so I've got that bleed effect. It's slowing me. And I'm in water, so that hand could pull me. Yeah, this is terrifying, bro. Wait, can I... I got cut in half by Jason. So I didn't see that status bar on screen. If I haven't shown you an image of it already, I'm going to put it on screen. But you saw that he slowed me down. Yeah, kind of an impossible mod. I had full gear and apples. I guess I just have to keep eating apples. But I'd love someone to try that and see if they can actually get away from him, because that's just genuinely like scarred me for life. And to end out this video, we're going to be using perhaps the coolest mod just generally out of all of these I've shown. And if you get annoyed trying to move around villages or mobs, maybe using mine carts or boats to move fat things like this panda over here. Maybe you're just putting down rails consistently because the pandas are so fat. Then this mod will probably be useful. This mod is none other than the wheelbarrows mod. And we're not doing gardening today. We're moving some fat pandas hopefully, or maybe some villagers. So we're going to place down a wheelbarrow over here. We can right click. We can push the wheelbarrow as if that wasn't cool enough. We can literally role play as pushing a wheelbarrow. We can shove it into a mob and it just picks up the mob. How cool is that? So now we can go through this bamboo forest and we can just push this fat boy through these bamboo crops and just move him and even damage him, which we're not trying to do intentionally, with a wheelbarrow. And now we can leave him in the wheelbarrow, defend for himself on his back because he's too fat to get out of it. And then now I can show you, we can do the exact same thing with the copper wheelbarrow, and we can move around and we can pick up all of these pandas. We can even do the weathered copper one, and we can pick up, wait, can we pick up a parrot? Yeah, I think the parrot's too tiny to pick up. Come on, parrot. Oh, the parrot's in. Okay, let's go first person. That's actually pretty cool. So we can push anything, even parrots, right? But if you want it to be the most immersive experience, what you want to use this for is you want to use it to pick up villagers. Because like, if you're going to troll, you bet, oh dude, come on, we're going to, this was going to be perfect then, you had to ruin it. Bruh, you know what, I'm just going to manually place a villager down. Come on, get in. I'm just going to place loads down, eventually one will get in. And then we can use it either for good, or just to push villagers off. Except they don't die, because they're protected by our wheelbarrow. Now how cool is that? How cool is this mod? I think honestly, I could give it like 10 out of 10, but I think I might actually just give this one like 20 out of 10. I think this is genuinely my most favorite mod. And now I'm also going to abandon this villager down here as well. And also, I completely forgot as well, one thing that makes this mod even better is the fact that if we get tired of these mobs, maybe they're like freeloading, maybe they're just using all our resources and we just don't want them anymore, we can actually push them and press Z and just eject them. Except, wait. And I can do the same thing with this villager too. I can press Z and just eject him out. Now, it's better if you go next to like a lava pool in the nether and just eject them all out. In fact, there's actually a GIF on the mods page of someone doing that, and it's actually pretty hilarious. I'll try and play it for you. And those are the most underrated Minecraft mods that have either been posted recently or updated recently. And let me know in the comments if you agree with these picks, or if there's any underrated mods which you think I should have covered. Make sure to tell me. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.